Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/superberry, and welcome back to the Long Dark, where, once again, the great Polaroid hunt of 2023 continues. But this time with a much better head of steam. If you will recall, 2 streams ago, we had an almighty wrestle trying to get the last Polaroid in Ash Canyon. And we failed miserably. But then in yesterday's stream, we ended up looking in the one spawn point we hadn't tried, and lo and behold, it was there. And that kicked off a run of a series of successes, really. We found the Timberwolf Mountain Polaroid we were missing in Echo Peak West, I believe. And it did necessitate another trip to the summit. I think that's the third one this playthrough. But that's fine, because we were able to go up, map the from the vista, and also grab the last remnants of the of the loot that was at the summit. It was like what, some combat pants, some toques, and oh yeah, and then a handful of cans of peaches and airline food. So hardly a waste of time. And then we went from there through PV, because we've already mapped the PV vista, and then we went straight to Coastal Highway, and we found the Polaroid there. There's just the one apparently. We found that north of the fishing camp, and then we did the mapping from the abandoned lookout, and then we were moving so well we were able to get out of Coastal and then through the ravine and into Carter Hydro before an Aurora kicked in and made everything all weird. So yeah, the plan basically is this. We're going to do Mystery Lake, where I don't believe we found any Polaroids. Then we're going to go to Forlorn Muskeg, where I think we have one. And then Bleak Inlet. And then as far as I know, that's going to be it for Lower Great Bear. And then I think the last stops will be in the airfield. And the airfield being one of the newer zones, there's only like one spawn point for each Polaroid, which will make our search much easier. Hey, Goofy, good to see you. How's your Sunday? Do you have all the things you need, or are you going to have to venture out and then see what few shops are open on a Sunday? Okay, well, let's right, did we? Oh yeah, we did. We never did find the curator's rifle in Ash Canyon, but that's fine. I said we're not really making much use of rifles. When we go to the Forlorn Muskeg, we'll check on the prepper cache, because it seems like the hunter revolver should be in there. And then when you go to Bleak, apparently there's a revolver variant in there too. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Got everything? Good, good. You're waiting on your sushi though. Oh, ooh, what kind of sushi are you getting delivered? Oh wow, it's past noon. I guess Astrid was a little suckered from her trip from coastal to here. So we don't want to waste away the whole day. So let's get to moving. You got crunchy salmon. Salmon not normally something I take to be crunchy. Do they fry the salmon, or do they add other crunchy things to the salmon? as well as chicken gyoza. Okay, but yeah, gyoza's always a good call. Oh, and it was a BOGO too. Ah, well that's handy. See, Indian moose. Okay, the moose is out. So if we're feeling frisky, we can go tangle with that moose there. But we have other things to handle for the moment. Salmon with crunchy onions on top. Huh. Can't say I've ever heard of that particular treatment. And then the gyoza was also BOGO. Nice. See, there's that little voice in the back of my head that says, "Don't buy sushi you don't see made in front of you." But there's also the more recent and louder voice in there, the student budget voice that says, if you can get two for the price of one, get two for the price of one. Then you got seaweed salt. Well, that's good. Get yourself get yourself some greens in your diet as well. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure your mom would be very proud of you for looking after your health thusly. You've ordered sushi from there before. It was fine. Okay, good. So if they got a good track record and they're affordable. Where? Oh, for Pete's sake! I really do not have time for you. Don't you try to flank me, little so and so. Oh, hey Q, good to see you. How's your weekend going? You got all this plus a tip for 23 euros. It'll be multiple meals, probably last you till tomorrow. Hey, that is a pretty solid deal. And yeah, if you can get multiple meals off of one order for a decent price, absolutely. That is that short of getting it for free, that is peak student budgeting. They have lots of sales, and you got 20% off with a coupon. Hmm. I seriously? I'm just I'm just trying to have a nice little bit of exploration here, folks. I don't know what's your problem. Where is our bow? Our bow. Ooh, our bow is at 49%. Okay, I was gonna say I was getting a little concerned, but fortunately we have some maple saplings and guts sitting in there. So if the bow starts to get a little on the shaky side, we can do something about it. Including tip, and they don't usually tip in Europe because people make enough money. Ah, okay. Well, still good on you for tipping anyway. Hey, Psychotic Deer, good to see you. How's things? How's your weekend going? Yeah, we're just getting going here. I think I want to say we're about like 2/3, maybe even 3/4 of the way through our great Polaroid hunt. Because this is the latest thing we have to do to keep both Astrid and myself on task. Uh, where the? Oh wait, was that that was the logging camp back there, wasn't it? I think it was. Let's go poke around there real quick. Near the end of the year, but the dev diary will become soon. Well, that is what they said. That is what Hinterland said, and I would be delighted if that was in fact the case. Because yeah, if they started getting close to a December release, my concern would be it'd be a repeat of what happened with the first part of the DLC, and the it comes out too close to the holidays, and there are issues, and with RAF not keeping anyone there over the holidays or close to the holidays, there's no one to make the necessary fixes. And they get a bunch of downvotes on Steam from a bunch of little piss babies who want everything. They want it perfect, and they want it now. See, in restaurants, it's weird unless you had amazing service. Well, you don't usually have amazing service because people aren't working for tips. That is how it works. But then people don't feel the need to break themselves just to and rely on other people's generosity to make a living wage. So I'm willing to accept slightly lower tier service if it means like I'm not subsidizing other people's ability to live, either through my tax dollars or my contributions via tips. They're usually like, what do you want? Okay, bye. Here's your food. Yell if you need me. Honestly, that's fine for me. You know what? We don't need to strike up a parasocial relationship. You just take my order, get me the food in a timely manner, and then if I have questions, just be available. We don't need to chat. We don't need small talk. We don't need flirting. How long of a break do they get? I think I think Hinterland gives people like the back like the last half of December, but I don't know that for sure. As an adult, you probably just need to give your people 5 to 8 days off. Yeah, I think Raph has said he wants people to be with their families over the holidays, which is totally understandable.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Is there socialism in your... Okay, well, Q, how are you defining socialism? Are you using the political science definition, or are you using the American definition? Oh, how have I not searched you? Okay, Summit Soda. Not the Polaroid I was looking for, but still, cool. Hey, Will, good to see you. Yeah, good luck with the exam. Please, get yourself coached up. And yeah, best of luck, and go make sure you go crush it. Well, Q, I don't. Maybe you don't pay attention to politics, but there is a habit, especially within certain sectors of U.S. politics, to basically treat. Okay, yeah, we have searched you. Like anything to the left of Ronald Reagan is quote unquote socialism or communist or all of the above. Yeah, exactly. Q. Socialist, communist is the socialist or communist is shorthand for thing I don't like. It's not precise. It's not useful as a description, but people do it anyway because it feels good. You mean the idea? Well, yeah, I say it's Europe is still it's still capitalist mostly, but there is some like a socialist market economy. Like there's more socialism worked in, compared to like the U.S. But it's not full on. So it's not like a worker's paradise by any means, despite what you might hear from certain earnest but misinformed American leftists. And yeah, it's and yeah, Russia very much not socialist. Soviet Union used to be at least nominally socialist. It had the branding, but yeah, ever since the Soviet Union collapsed, Russia is very much capitalist, kind of the gangstery capitalist sort of way, but still definitely not capitalist. And yeah, Goofy is right. Especially in Europe, everyone has their own kind of take on socialism and all that stuff. And some socialist parties are in better shape. Like Spain and Portugal, they're in and around power, but like the left in France is in utter disarray. So it's there's no real consistent status for it at the moment. Okay, so we came up here looking for Polaroids. I'm just gonna, because we've been through here once before when we were doing our little mapping jug. But, oh, what's it? Oh, okay. Nope, definitely don't need that. I don't know. Anything up here? Mm, no. I don't think we're making that. Can we go? Okay, nope, that's a no. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, no luck here. Okay, so yeah, the busted lookout was a bust. Okay. See, what can we do? Oh yeah, there's we can go check we'll go check the pond whose name no one can remember. And then if the hour gets too late, there is a cabin in the neighborhood where we can spend the night. Let me go ahead, take a big old swig of that. But yeah, Goofy, that one pond, that one, the one over by the place. Yeah, that's fine as I got it, dear. They're just a little side jag. But yeah, there's yeah, and the annoying thing about the is these old world zones is that they have way more potential Polaroid spawn points than the only like what was it BlackRock and the airfield. They only have two each, which makes things much simpler. But uh, uh, at the same time, if you're in this for exploration and I don't know, maybe just killing time is not necessarily ideal. Can you file a FOIA for the FOIA? Like, can you file a FOIA request to see a FOIA request? I don't. I don't know. or like FOIA about like file a FOIA request about the Freedom of Information Act. Well, like what I guess like what specifically would you be looking for, Q? That might be something to clear up. Gotcha. Whoop. Okay, they got some traveling crows over there, but I'm hearing more, and it's kind of disorienting. Oh shush. Oh, there we go. That's why. There's a prop deer over there. Ah, and there's our cabin, complete with outhouse. It is a prop deer. Okay. For a long time, I thought you worked in politics. Well, I do not strictly work in politics, but my job does require me to stay up on politics and like the current events of the day. Depressing though it is at times. We got we got another Carl Bob here. Nope, we checked you. Okay. Anything? No. Well, shucks. Okay, well, negatory on that and that. I thought you were a diplomat or something. Well, I will say, Goofy, I did take the test to be one. I uh, I actually left journalism for a while, went back to school full time, and tried to move to get a job in the State Department. So that's why I went to grad school for international affairs. Did it pass? Oh, I crushed it. The like the passing score was like 150. Like I don't know what the scale is, but like the passing score for it was the Foreign Service Officers test. That's like those are the people who those are people who like staff embassies and yeah, staff embassies and consulates. They move jobs every other year basically. Um, and they're like they're the State Department lifers. And yeah, I took it was like a standardized test. I took it like during the latter half of grad school, and like I said, the passing score was like 154. And like on the foreign service subreddit, because of course there's a subreddit, people who got scores in the 180s were, people were raving over them. I got a 205. So yeah, I did kind of crush that, but it didn't matter because the step after that was you had to give a testimonial basically like they called it a personal narrative, and then you're supposed to send in like there are like four or five of those, and then if they thought your answers were what they were looking for, then I still have a maple sapling on me. Well, that's dumb. Okay, we need to fix that. But yeah, after that, then they'll call you in for an in-person interview. But I don't know. It was if it was because they thought my answers weren't good enough, or they weren't looking for someone in the particular section where I applied, but I didn't get a call back. So yeah, my crushing of the standardized test was for naught. Also, hey Bash, good to see ya. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Okay, okay. We were protected. Are we protected here? Are we protected here? Okay. Looks like the winds. God, I don't. I really don't want to deal with you. Okay, yeah, they might do it every 4 years in Jamaica, Goofy, but I think you rotate. Or at least in general, you will for the State Department, you will rotate every other year because they do move people around pretty often. Like so they keep loyalty to, you know, the keep loyalty to the State Department and the government rather than, you know, being at a certain place for an extended period and then, you know, developing feelings for there. So yeah, it's very disruptive. Well, look who volunteered to be dinner. Also, since we got Bash here,
he may want to
hey, there we go.
aggro us. I'm gonna hold out my stim. Yeah, he's looking a bit too eager here. Let's see if I can do it quickly, but he's really fast.
Okay, can I? Nope, not a.
Where's the cash? Come on, where is it? Oh, I used the. Oh my god, I used the stim by accident. I don't see this freaking. Ooh, this is rough.
What happened?
Okay, this is a huge screw up though. Like I.
Oh, right.
Oh man, I used the stim by accident. That's a huge mistake.
Someone's stash.
Oh, look at this. We got the perfect. Wow. We got the perfect cache as well. So we're gonna go straight to HRV at this point. Oh my god, I can't believe I screwed up with the steam like this though. That was a huge screw up.
There's some slick moves.
I was worried about that. I should have just put it away. But yeah, that dog was about to charge us regardless. That dog was about to charge us.
You realize something. Stalker could be either because the increased wolves, thus more food. But it depends on how good of a shot you are. But you can also remember that even on Stalker, like the availability of wolves will go down over time. Yeah, they usually have the embassy for around 4 years, and then I said, okay, 2 years makes sense. 2 years in Jamaica, you have to pay taxes. The Brits were always 4 years. Yeah, I think the U.S. is a little bit of an outlier. Also, hey, Andrea, good to see you. Welcome in. How's things? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend.
Feels like night is coming.
Yes, Astrid, it does that when the sun goes down. So wolf spawn is pretty robust, even low. Yeah, it can be. Not as frequent, but yeah, they are definitely there. Just making coffee? Good. We support people being fully caffeinated at the levels they desire. Also, another streamer in the house, so we'll welcome Andrea in the good and proper fashion.
Werewolves of London. You're being very standoffish.
Come on, Dante.
Look at this snooty.
Yeah, it usually doesn't take much to get Dante to start singing the song of his people, but maybe he just wasn't feeling it then. Goofy, you went to the American school. You had friends who were the U.S. Embassy, and they were always there for more than 2 years. Could be, yeah. and it will vary too. Um, like if it's a like what you would consider a hardship post, people will generally be two and done, unless like either they particularly like it there or they particularly like the pay. Because I will say, I have a friend who works in the State Department. She's not an FSO, but she has been in there for a while, and she has worked in the Baghdad embassy multiple times now because with like the prorated pay and the hazard pay, she ends up pulling down like more than 100K a year. But again, it's not. It's also one of those places where, except in very particular circumstances, you're not leaving the premises. So, Lily, thank you. Appreciate the lurk, Lily. Good to have you around. Okay, let me drop that. Those. You don't think Jamaica is a hardship post? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, if the Beach Boys have ever sung about it, it's probably not a hardship post. You typically aren't allowed to bring your kids with you. I'm not sure about that. I think you can. But again, I didn't get the job, so I don't know. And yeah, well, and that's the thing, Goofy. Like, you are actually required. Like, if you're a new FSO, within your first 2 tours, you have to do one hardship post. Andrew, you just finished Johnny Got His Gun. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that on stream. Like you said it was the inspiration for Metallica's One. Yeah. So how was it? How was it? How was the book? Oh. Okay, we might not get through those. Haunted, really.
Man, I could use a drink.
Short but impactful. Ooh, interesting. Well, yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, if it's gonna inspire a song like that from Metallica, yeah, it probably has to pack a punch. And they even with just your just like the little rundown you gave on stream, it sounds like it's a pretty heavy story. Okay, yeah, gotta make sure. Actually, we'll go ahead and eat these. Gotta make sure we drop these from the menu rather than with the decoy key. Thank you. Yeah, Goofy, I see you have noticed the new cheaper hydrate, and also, folks. Okay, and Goofy has just noticed that we have ourselves a community challenge. Yes, Goofy. I'm happy to let folks tell me to hydrate, but there's going to be a cooldown. 50. How heckin'? All right, fine. I guess we'll just make more water. Good grief. Yeah. So I think on Steam there was recently a sale where Cyberpunk 2077 was on sale for 40% off. And as I said in the little description, also thank you for Goofy Q Ruak. Hi Ruak. Thank you all for the points. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is. It is very much not a chill game. It is not an indie game. But you know what? It looks interesting enough to where I think I want to try it. Now, for the record, I went ahead and bought it, but I think it's just a question of whether people want to see me play it on stream, given it is a very much a departure from what we usually do here. And I think my setup here should be the technical requirements. I also picked up City Skylines 2, even though it's getting some deserved criticism for being almost hilariously unoptimized. So much so that even systems that are less than a year old won't meet the recommended specifications for Cities 2. Now, I got it, and I've been testing it. And yeah, as long as you're not playing, you don't want every single thing at 4K, it'll be fine. Goofy, you want me to play anything? You just set to the Alien game. Oh, well, thank you, Goofy. That's very kind of you. But yeah, yeah. So I think, I think I set the points right at about where I think Corey sets her challenges thusly, and also 77, 2077, fine. Kind of thematically accurate. Excuse me, Ruak, you highly recommend Cyberpunk. Okay, good to know. Yeah, the thing that usually gives me a little bit of pause on that is it's kind of like the worshiping of Japanese culture, but without actually engaging with much of it. As it seems like a very Western take on what Japan and Japanese culture, but at the same time, I I need to take off my academic hat and then put on my content creator hat and say I can acknowledge the good while also seeing the problematic elements and maybe just shut up and have a good time. And try to create create content. It's like give the folks something fun to watch. What's the game about? Oh yeah, no, it's not a horror game, Goofy. It's kind of like a sci-fi actiony kind of a dystopian. It's like a first-person. It's like a first-person actiony kind of thing, with lots of sword swinging and gun shooting and driving a wide variety of cars and motorcycles and such. But yeah, no horror elements as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is like full-on fetishization, Andrea, but it is. It feels like there is. How do I put this? Like I think actually let me go back to what I said. It feels like a very Western take on what Japanese and Japaneseness is. ALD, welcome, good to see you. Also let me give people some proper welcomes here. Oh, it turns out Ruak was playing Cyberpunk.
Tweet for that.
Nice.
We need oats for that. I'm a slut for potatoes. So am I. Potato chips all the way.
But good to see you, LD. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Let me give LD a shouty here as well. Ooh! Look at that shot. Well done, LD. Okay. But yeah, good to see you, LD. Yeah, you catch us in the middle of the Great Polaroid Hunt of 2023. Okay, we'll go ahead. We'll make the most of this fire. Yeah, we should actually, trying to get Astrid's circadian rhythms back into a usable place as well. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to be able to get in here and see. Okay, what do we got? We have one deer, we got one wolf, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guts. Okay. I don't even know if this place has a name. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here. Mystery Lake, Mystery Lake, Mystery Lake, Mystery Lake. Okay, what am I gonna call this? Mystery Lake, cabin, near, pond with no name. 1 deer, 1 wolf, 4 guts. Okay. And meats. There, because we has the meats. We also have a silly amount of water. I should probably do something about.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm dealing with that, Astrid. Please for to calm thine tits. Oh, look, there's a very sneakily placed jar of peanut butter right there. See, this is why Zach says, when you've been through the world once, go through and loot it again. You never know what you might find. But yeah, LD, we've found all the prepper caches. We have found and made all the unique recipes, and we've done Faithful Cartographer, so I am trying to keep Astrid on task, and by Astrid I mean me. So the latest little exercise we're doing is finding all the Polaroids and mapping them. And we made some good progress. We found 13 of 17. I don't know why this one will never show up. Probably because from the airfield. But yeah, we went through and we got all of them from Black Rock and from Ash Canyon, and then we finished Timberwolf Mountain, which required us going to the summit for a 3rd time. And then we got Coastal Highway done real quick, so now we are gonna make a circuit around Mystery Lake. Or we would if there wasn't a heckin' blizzard first thing in the morning. So back indoors we go. But I do appreciate everyone being here. As I say, hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. My hope is that this will be a better month, because I should. I should put that maple sapling down, but you know, we're... Ooh, right. That's one thing we can do. Our fancy bedroll is down below 80%, so we can go ahead and repair. But yeah, last month was rough because I had basically a month of one-day weekends because we're just that short-handed at work. But thankfully, November I only have one, so hopefully things will be more normal and I can be much more relaxed when I join y'all here on stream. The last one are the longest LD. Yeah, I can definitely see that. See, you went outside because your delivery driver was down the road. He took a wrong turn. Now it's gonna take 10 more minutes. Oh no! Room temperature sushi. Hate that. Andrew, you gotta drive a pallet to the airport shortly, okay? Then you can do some crafting, tend to the plants. Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic use of a Sunday. Okay, it sounds like that blizzard is still going. Are there other things we can do with our time? Like, I don't know, maybe tune up some of our tools? We could do that. You doing well, LD? Enjoying some time off? Nice. Always good. Now, you're still at you're kind of the newish place where you're working. Are they doing right by you? Are they everything okay there? Because I remember you saying like it was a definite upgrade in terms of employer compared to where you were previously. Okay. Why am I? Oh, right, because we got that extra set of quality tools. All right, yeah, what are we gonna do? We'll probably ditch that in the dam or the camp HQ. Clothing to repair, we got 7. We could touch this up. Yeah, yes. Yeah, the ear wrap. I'm less enamored with the ear wrap nowadays. You know, given that the insulation exists, and I think it's just as light or lighter and gives you more warmth. And I know maybe uh, past experience has taught us that ear wraps are the local bear's favorite food. So, gosh dang it. Although, well, yeah, it's only -5, but I don't. I don't know that I'm eager to go wandering about in a blizzard, especially now that we finally got the Blizzard Walker feat unlocked. So I don't need to go throwing Astrid into blizzards willy nilly just to grind XP. The insulation is so good, you say, Bash? Yeah, I can definitely see the argument for it. Yeah, +2 degrees when the ear wraps give +1 at 100%. Is this thing still going? It sounds like it's still going. Why is it still going? Why you be so rude? Okay, what else can we do? If anything. Yeah, I don't even have any scrap metal on me, so I can't do some repairs. Fine. There. We'll let the maple saplings start curing. The insulation is still good, but you go with a vest. Oh, the ballistics vest. Interesting call, Ruak. I don't hear too many people erring on the side of the vest. Although I know, I guess I see so many clips of you doing bear dances. Maybe that's part of the strategy, or the clips aren't a good representation of the way you like to play the game. Degrades very slowly, especially the inner slot ones. So you get +2 for a long time. Oh, okay. Oh, you got 30% off for the late order. Nice. Good stuff, Goofy. Oh, bears aren't the issue. Wolves are. Well, okay, I can see that too. Okay. The weather is not crap, so yeah, I think the pond is this way. Right? Yeah. We came from that way, and then the clear cut is over the hill. Yeah. Is it? Wow, it feels like 7 degrees. That feels like a lot. Probably because it is. He's getting further away? Really? He's like, I'm on the highway, but why are you on your phone? I mean, that's a valid question. Grab a little bit more firewood while we're ootin' a boot. Gotta run, LD? Okay. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you later. Appreciate you being here. Okay, here, a wolf freaking out. Probably means there's a bear in the neighborhood. He is right there. Yeah, I'm getting the sense your delivery guy might not be the most confident in his navigational abilities. Also, I don't remember there being a Carl Bob here. Huh, new Carl Bob. With nothing on him. Well, bother. Okay, I think is that the pond back there? I believe, yeah, there's the little river, which means the pond is in fact back there. Yeah, there's one doggo. And oh, hang on, I think I see. Yep, we got eyes on Bear Friend right over there. Is it to go over the roundabout and he's there, but he didn't, clearly. Can never follow Google Maps. Well, I mean, Google Maps has its own foibles, but it's probably right more often than it's not. She drives too fast and then gets lost because she missed her corner. Is that? Yeah, the doggo got scared again. Not that it's going to convince it to run away. Of course not. Okay. So what other spawn points are there? Shoot. Okay. I've never found a Polaroid in trappers. I don't think we need to go there. Never found a Polaroid in the oh, what is it? Oh, in the intact lookout. So we can probably skip that. Where would we go instead? Um, hmm. Okay, as long as we're in the neighborhood, I did say we were going to go to the camp office and drop off those quality tools. We might as well do that since we're here. Then we can continue. The fishing huts? I'm almost positive we've been through all the fishing huts. Um, ooh, was no. The Mystery Lake prepper cache was empty. Yeah. It's the ones on either side. Forlorn Muskeg and PV. Those had loot in them. Those in Timberwolf Mountain. If you're sitting outside like a fool and someone in your class walked out and saw you, oh no, oh heavens. Did they did they ask why you were sitting outside thusly, or did they just saunter right past? I did get that maple sapling. Yes, yes. Okay, good. Well, I mean, we could. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'm like 95% certain I have checked all the fishing huts, but we can do a quick little circuit. It won't take that long. I think, and there are also caves in the neighborhood. Maybe we can poke our head in there. And we could go up to the Overlook Hotel as well. Now I know that's a Vista spot where you're supposed to map from, but maybe there's also a Polaroid up there. Who knows? Oh, they are with friends, so they said hi, and that was it. Oh, okay. So they did the bare minimum social interaction necessary. Good for them. Is that? Yep, that's a lone snow chicken right there. What do we got? We got wolf, we got ptarmigan, and a little bit of rabbit and venison. Ooh, we could make more Briar House pies. Yes. I would very much be in favor of that. Have you not found the Polaroids in Mystery Lake? No, we have not actually, Goofy. Okay. Do I have any? I actually don't have any saplings down here, which is interesting. Well, now we got one. Now we'll update this thusly. Where we go? There you go. Camp office. Wait. I do. It says I do. Somewhere. Alright. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What do we got? Ooh. Ah, okay. Yeah, we got little bits and bobs. There. Okay, there's our saplings. Right. And we got simple tools. Well, give me those. We can just ditch those and those. And we can put those where they need to be. Also, no need for rifle rounds, at least now. 5 people have gotten their food while you're waiting on your guy. And the other the other girl who lives in your class, wow, you're just man. The amount of emotional torment this delivery guy is putting you through is something else, Goofy. Okay, no, it's just past noon. We got plenty of time. Yeah, so let's go take a stroll around the fishing huts, and then we could also uh, look at some of the local caves. Now, oh, I actually missed a couple cattails. How dare I? Especially ones that are right there at the beginning of the lake. That is my bee. But yeah, we were here a little while ago, and we did take out some wolfies to give Astrid space to fish. So if they haven't respawned, that'll make our life just that much easier. Okay, I am seeing more cattails, but I think well, we can just leave those for now. Those will be food for later. Should have left him a tip. Yeah, well, it's I mean, it was good of you to do so, especially, it is Europe, and you don't necessarily have to do so. But yeah, knowing what you know now, you might you, you might double clutch before offering people drivers from their tips in the future. Now, is it their driver, or is it like someone from like a Deliveroo or an Uber Eats, or someone from a joint like that doing the delivery? 2,500 calories. Holy heck. No, just give me the bass. 2,500 calories worth of fish. Wow. Okay. Um. Oh, just the 14 liters of water. Okay, no. Checking. Nothing there. Okay, moving on. It's Uber Eats. Okay, so it isn't necessarily the restaurant's fault that this guy is being a complete goober. Okay, no. Nothing. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the far side and then, okay, nope, there are all the neighborhood wolves in one little area, which is annoying, but should also allow us to get around them without too much effort. You're gonna take off, Q? Okay. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, not gonna be able to check that one. Or here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Yes, looking at their little patrol patterns. If we go to the left side of this little island, we can probably slip by without too much difficulty. As long as the food is good and the order is right, the restaurant's done good. Yeah, and that makes sense. Yeah, if that was someone they employed, then like they might a discussion might need to take place. But yeah, if it's Uber Eats, that's probably out of their control. Now, I say if it perchance becomes a regular thing with that joint, maybe it might be time to reassess. Okay, Wolfie's over there. We have eyes on Bear Friend. Okay, we'll check the hut. We might check that cabin over there. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, right. Yeah, my memory is, the cabin over there. That's where a memento note can spawn. And I think we probably would have found that by now. Ooh, a sewing kit. Can't believe I missed that. And no, got no need for that. Thank you much. Okay. Bear friend coming this way. Not a fan. Bear friend not coming this way. I am a fan. The first and only time was good. Okay, so you have one good instance and then one negative instance. So, okay, nope, nope, bear friend, why do you do like this? Bear friend, hie thee hence. I just wanna have a look. Yes, yes, go that away. Because Bear Friend has a cave somewhere around here, and I feel like I need to check it, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, Andrew, they are Bear Friend until they are not. And the farther away they are from us, the more bear friendly they are. Okay, here we go. Here's their cave. And you can tell it's a bear cave because they got, look at the bones. And there's a backpack. Hey, with a Polaroid. Okay, that one sends us up to the lookout. Nice. Goofy says, guess what? I am going to say chicken butt. Was that not what you had in mind? Okay, yeah, with the bear over there and the wolves in the middle of the lake, yeah, we'll give everyone a nice wide berth. Oh, and now he's chasing off the wolves, and they're gonna be right in our path. Gosh, dang it, bear friend, why you gotta be like this? We had such good synergy. Is the only appropriate response. That was where my mind went immediately, Andrea. Oh, you got your food, nice, and you're back in your room. Good. Poor man looks stressed. Well, he I don't want to victim blame. All I'm saying is like he might have had some contribution to this particular situation. Okay. Yeah. So we'll ignore that fishing hut. We will head this way. Yes, bear crows. I know. Just shush, shush. I think there's a cave back here. And anyone who's played The Hunted Part 2 knows this cave. And then there's also some caves up top. Up by where the climbing point is. Okay, that was bad. I did not want to do that, but I did. Yeah, there's caves up there too that might be worth checking. And now we also need to go there to see if I can find my arrow. Okay, here we go. Is the cave? Yeah, okay, there we go. There's the cave I was thinking of. And thankfully, unlike in the Hunted, this cave is not occupied. So we can just walk on in and then see if there are any goodies here waiting for us. And the answer appears to be no. Alas. Okay, so now we'll head over here. And then the great thing about this bit is, there is a climbing point, and it does, I think, pretty sure there's always a rope there where you can get up. But you don't actually need to take that rope, because there is a way up without having to climb and then burn through a whole bunch of energy and calories. So that's what we're gonna do. You never played The Hunted, but you can't wait to see what happens in part 3. Okay, Goofy, it is a little intense, especially The Hunted Part 1, but if you can stomach it, I recommend it. It's a good challenge. And I don't know if they've messed with it since, but I was able to, I don't know if you call it cheesing it. Hang on, let's flip over to these. Yeah, I was able to complete Hunted Part 1 using using only one flare shell. I think I ended up using it like right near the start, and then for the rest of it, I was just able to outflank the bear and then basically have it never lock onto me, so we could just take our time. The trick, I say the trick, if you do happen to slip past the bear, don't zone in anywhere, because if you do zone in, it will warp to where you are. But like, when you're coming down from Skeeter's Ridge, I got into the farmhouse. I popped out, saw where it was, and then went out a different door, took a big loop like back toward the barn, but it never aggroed. So I just went from the farmhouse, took the indirect route, went across the river toward the barn, and then I could just walk up to the transition cave, and the bear was never on me. It was like a wolf that never gives up. Torches work against oh yeah, that could be. But yeah, so I that's how I lost it in PV. And then when it went through Winding River where the bear won't be, and then after you got out of the dam, it was actually waiting there in the yard in the dam. But what I did, you can actually, if you're looking at from the door to the dam, you can actually get up on that cliff that's off on the far left, and then actually go up and over, drop down on the other side of the gate, and never have to open the door. So the bear was stuck in the yard the whole time, and I just had Astrid walk to trappers. Now the game, I think the game got a little annoyed with me because it did throw in a blizzard as I was on the way there, but I wasn't going to give it the satisfaction, so I found a convenient hillside, started a fire, and then just waited out the blizzard, and then never had to zone in anywhere, so the bear was stuck. You think part 3 is going to be similar to the bear? Ooh, I remember not being a fan of that the bear cave bit. That was a lot. Now, fortunately, there was also no permadeath in there, so it wasn't as annoying as it could be. Really, I didn't search this one either? Weird. Oh, you're gonna burb bash? No worries. You hate that so much you die. Yeah, I had some difficulties too. I think at one point I think I broke down and went and watched a YouTube video of how someone approached it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I tell you what. We have what we is it? It's a little late. But we have one Polaroid. So what we can do is just take that. Maybe we go to the lookout and then map from there, and then we go to. I mean, it'd be really super convenient if the Overlook actually had the Polaroid for the Overlook. I don't know if RNG would be that helpful, but we could ask. You played story mode before anything? Well, so yeah, so did I, Goofy. I did the exact same thing. Because I think I jumped in right when episode 3 came out. So yeah, I jumped in playing story mode, and it was still very much a learning experience because like there's even if story mode is the closest thing TLD has to a tutorial, it's still not very handholdy. But yeah, there's absolutely no shame in starting out in story mode. Honestly, that is probably the way to go about it, because otherwise you're jumping into sandbox mode and you're not gonna have much of a clue like about the mechanics of the game. Now, that's not to say doing that is impossible. Some people did. I think Curiosity said that's Astrid. Come on, girl. Yeah, I think yeah, Kiri said that's how she got started, but that was quite some time ago. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I figured this was empty. I just wanted to check again and see how empty. Turns out, very empty. Exactly like I remembered. Never mind. You were surprised when there were no Timbies in PV? Ugh. Yeah. Honestly, Timbies in PV might be a deal breaker. Did you check the cave up here? Yeah, I did. I get the other thing I was is like there's there's Dave's Quiet Clearing, which is somewhere hereabouts, but I'm not 100% sure where. No, yeah, it is a little late. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think we'll go ahead and, at the very least, we'll go back to the Camp HQ and probably spend the night there, and then come tomorrow, assuming the weather is amenable, we'll map from the, oh, hang on, no. If we're at Camp Office, it would actually be a shorter trip to go up to the Overlook. Yeah, we checked in there. There's a little firewood and a Carl Bob, but Carl Bob didn't have anything on them. But yeah, from the Camp Office, we can go up to the Overlook and then see if I'm right in that we haven't. No. We had to have checked that because that's where one of the memento caches is, and we made a point of going to get all those. So I guess I'd be surprised if that was in fact the case. But we're here to make sure our bases are covered, so we might as well. Your nails are the same color as Fanta? What variety of Fanta? Orange? Grape? Lemon? Green? I'm pretty sure there's a green Fanta. Easy does it, Astrid. Okay. I'll just do a quick look around in case our arrow is somewhere hereabouts, but I'm not seeing it. And I'm not really of a mind to go on a lengthy search for a single arrow. Oh, it's orange. Okay. You love Fanta Lemon, though. Yeah, I think my memory is that Fanta Lemon is the best of the bunch, but it's been quite some time since I've had it, so I could have the beverage version of nostalgia goggles. And depending on the country, orange might be watered down or almost glowing. Wow. Wasn't Fanta introduced in 1940? I think it was a German invention of the time, but I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me. Oh, Rick, you only drink Fanta when you're at a fast food chain, and there are the dispensers. See, it makes Fanta with Coke. Huh. Fanta with Coke. I can't say I've ever tried that. Like just like regular Coca-Cola Coke, or some variety therein, or I guess, yeah, if you had Fanta and Coke, it would basically taste like orange Coke. Is that a thing? Actually, I think orange Coke might be a thing. Maybe only in the U.S., but I'm almost certain I've seen it. And they've had Coke with lemon, and they've had Coke with lime. They've had cherry Coke. Orange Coke isn't that much of a stretch. Cherry vanilla Coke is your fave? I can definitely see that. It's been a good long while since I have drank fully leaded Coke. You know, I have enough calories in my diet as it is. I don't need to drink them as well. So you know, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Pepsi Max, stuff like that. Okay, our bow's at 47%. Well, we're not, unless an Aurora comes by, we're not going to be able to finish a bow in the daylight we have. But as it may be on tomorrow. For the first half of the day, you only drink your calories: coffee, protein shake, and a smoothie. Okay. Well, I mean, you, admittedly, Goofy, you're also young, so you have that young person metabolism. But if it works for you, fantastic. I think I'm erring on the side of, yeah, erring on the side of taking in fewer calories, because it's not doctor's orders. It just seems to me like that would be the excuse me, that would be the thing to do. You don't have time to make breakfast. Okay. Okay. Anything else? We can use that last little sliver of daylight. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, okay. We'll go ahead. All right. Yeah. So we'll, if the conditions allow, we'll go up to the overlook, and if they don't, we'll use that time to we'll go downstairs and make Astrid a new bow. I think that takes what, 5 hours? We can check. Yeah, 5 hours with a knife. Don't particularly like passing time. I like to, make use of the hours, but it's with that Astrid's circadian rhythms the way they are, and given what's available to us, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and move on. What we got here? 23%. Okay, not great. Have I actually cooked any? Okay, yeah, we've cooked this one. Yeah, always gotta check, because it's sometimes it's not obvious what meat is cooked and what isn't, and even if you have cooking 5, uh, you're still not bulletproof to food poisoning if, say, you eat raw meat, even if it's fish, which I find strange. How do you feel about dunking sushi in soy sauce and wasabi? Well, it's, I mean, that's what the soy sauce and wasabi are there for. Now, are you dunking the rice, or are you dunking, or I guess in your case, what would be the salmon? I swear. Oh, it's a roll. Okay, yeah. If it's a roll, then there's no real, There's probably not much way around it. Yeah, if like the rice on wait the right. Okay, yeah. So you got the nori, you got the rice, and then you have the salmon and the crispy onion. Yeah, dunk away. Oh, Ruek, you heard Duncan, and you imagine donuts with sushi and soy sauce. Someone's probably tried that. Like what's that hipstery donut joint in Portland? Voodoo Donuts. Yeah, I imagine someone's probably tried sushi donuts. That would be good. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I also like I am not a purist. There are some people who will say like there is only one acceptable way to eat sushi, and like there's only one acceptable way to eat bibimbap, and if you're not doing that, then you're a uncultured barbarian who has no business eating the food of these people. Yep, just
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
never mind those people. A- Astrid, shut up. Okay. Yeah, I was certain we would have come here, cause yeah, we emptied out the lockbox, and the Carl Bob here has nothing to offer. You have charcoal? You don't even have charcoal. What a waste of time. A donut-shaped mound of rice with fish on top. Yeah, I it would have to be very sticky rice if you're actually going to pick it up and eat it. In as a donut, or I guess even as sushi. Excuse me. Or you can make it like a hand roll. Maybe. And then wrap the rice in nori. But then is it still a donut though, or is it more like a a cruller or an eclair? Okay, so yeah, the Overlook was a bust. Wait, it's donut shaped, but it's held together with nori. I don't. There'd have to be gaps in it because like nori is not that flexible. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do what I said we were gonna do initially, and we're gonna go to the the watchtower basically, and we're gonna map from there, and then we'll just start looking for the other Polaroid, which I assume is somewhere around here. I mean, for all I know, I'm running around Mystery Lake looking for a second Polaroid that's not even there. Wait, why? I only have one sprained wrist. Why? Why can I not? Why can I not flip to the flare gun? Hinterland, what's the deal? Because you don't, though. You really don't. Yeah, you can use the flare gun. Look, I click use, and it gives me the option to do it. But I'm pressing the 2 key. The 2 key is supposed to cycle through all your available weapons. I understand it not going to the bow because I have a sprained wrist, but I should be able to flip between the revolver and the flare gun, but it's not letting me do that. And I guess better I find that out now than with a bear friend barreling down on us, because that would be a bad time to learn that lesson. Because the last thing I want is to find out I have unearthed a new bug for the 3rd time this year. I've already done it, or not even a bug. Just like to be an example of what not to do, as I was for LD's 2 tournaments earlier this year. But with my finding the curing bug in the Forsaken or the Forlorn Muskeg prepper cache, and then my unfortunate misclick incident with the cooking oil in the airfield. Please rate your delivery and adjust your tip. Wait. They want you to adjust your tip after the fact? Even though you've already... What? It maketh no sense. You remember that misclick? Yeah, I definitely remember that misclick too, Bash. That was a moment. Okay, I think we're well clear of any potential predators. Hello, snow chickens. Goodbye, snow chickens. They asked you to rate the restaurant and not the driver. Is there going to be a separate question for the driver? Because otherwise, again, I say that is weird. Ricky, you'd like to give tips after delivery, but you're in Europe. Do you not have the option? Okay, please tell me there's charcoal here. Why is there not charcoal? I've used this stove. I know I have. Also, hello, skillet. Oh, and yet only before they arrive. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I can understand not wanting to do that because you might have something happen to you like Goofy. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like we did in Coastal. We're just gonna make our own heckin' charcoal.
Come on, little fire.
There. And then that'll be the charcoal done. The water should be fine. And the wrist should be healed. Awesome. How long? Okay, 1 minute. All right, there we go. Is it gotta do? You don't really understand the rating stuff. You guess it's like, yeah. I think. Well, I think it's. I think part of it is the yeah. Part of it is like looking for customer satisfaction, but also it's it's a cheap and easy metric, so people can you know pay workers less or not at all. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, because rating restaurants is one thing, but like rating drivers and like people who are in the gig economy, I always feel weird about that. It's like their ability to make money and their continued employment, you know, basically depends on the people, one, being bothered to give ratings in the first place, and two, leaving good ones. Like I think the typical rating I have heard like people giving online is something like, you know, food was late, order was wrong, 5 stars. Like you leave your genuine complaints in the review, but you just rate them 5 stars across the board because otherwise they're going to lose their job. And I don't want that on my conscience. So yes, I gotta do. I'm not. I don't. I should say that I was like I don't order out very often. I think partly because like where I live, there's a decent number of restaurants within a walking distance, so it feels particularly indulgent to order delivery when I can just go actually just leave my apartment. Like, I know, the scary thought, and just go pick it up myself. But on the rare occasions I do, because like there's one particular place, a savory pancake joint that I love to order from, but I try to limit myself to like once a fortnight because it's so good. I will go nuts if I just completely loosen the reins. But I never have they never give me the opportunity to rate either the restaurant or the driver. And honestly, that's fine. You go places your phone your phone tells you to rate places you don't know. It's just a straight. Yeah, that is. Why is that? What is your phone telling you to do? Is it like Yelp or like or is it Google, whatever? Seems strange for your phone to be telling you to do that, but you know. Again, I might just be well behind the times. Wouldn't it's a fairly consistent thing. Convenient to not have to leave. I mean, yes, it is convenient. It also costs a lot more. At least here. Like there are places that have a minimum order, so if you do want to order from them, you're probably gonna end up ordering more stuff than you normally would. Like there's one particular pizza place that I really like, and cause like they serve by the slice, but um, if you want to order delivery from them, it's a minimum 300 Hong Kong dollar, which is about 45 USD, maybe 40 euros. And that's a lot of pizza. So I got it here. If the food was bad, you'd up and leave. It's impactful not seeing a single customer in a bad place of eating. Sure. It's Google suggesting you to rate places. Yeah, Google just wants more data. Google can pound sand. That must last 2 weeks. No, Goofy, I've never ordered delivery. Um, if at some point I do find myself with a hankering for that place's pizza, I will. I'll. I'll go. I'll get on the subway and I'll like. I think the closest location they have is like 4 subway stops away. I'll just go there. Yeah, because if I did end up ordering like $300 worth of pizza, I would be eating through that for as a week at least. Because like when I go there in person, I will get meat like they have like New York style slices, like the thin crust but like large, like they're long, lengthy pieces. At most, I'll get 2 slices, and that'll do me. So if I had to order like whole pizzas from them, my fridge might not have space. So I got to do the same thing with airlines or Amazon. Yeah, it's and the complicating factor with that is like if you just hold off because you don't want to, then it's only the loud people who have almost invariably had a negative experience who are the people you see in the reviews. And so the reviews are skewed toward the negative, even if the service is, middling to probably fine. Do you have a car? No. Car here? No, absolutely not. Because, well, one, cars be expensive, and 2, even if I did, I'd have to find a place to park it, and there is nowhere nearby to park. So no, I am rocking 100% public transport here. And honestly, it's good. There's a bunch of lines. It covers, like I said, the main island goes out to Kowloon, out to the New Territories, and then out to the far west where you got like Disneyland, Nongping 360, the Buddhist theme park, and the airport. Yeah, and the public transport doesn't go every single place, but it has enough coverage to where I'm happy just to use that. Yes, Goofy, Hong Kong has its own Disneyland. It's the smallest of the bunch, but we do have one. Yeah, I think we got it in like the mid to late 90s. Okay. I know we've been through here. I'm going to go through a second time just because I'm almost certain there is another Polaroid to be found. And I don't know. I know it's frustrating because what do we have? We have 13. Hang on, let me just check our collection again. We got 14 out of 17. And I think we've mapped all the ones we found except the one for the airfield. Yeah, that was Wolf's Jaw Overlook. That was up by the mine. Oh yeah, that was the High Meadow. That was the summit, and then that was oh no, that was the coastal one, and then that was the one we just found from the lookout. So according to this, there's 3 more. There's more than that though, aren't there? I feel like there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is just 17. You saved almost 15 euros on the BOGO sales. Yeah, absolutely. That is some top tier student budgeting. So that well done by you, Goofy. And they use good quality chopsticks, so you hoard them and use your reusable ones. Honestly, same. Maybe not chopsticks, but I do I do have a small collection of silverware that's just in the back of the silverware drawer. Just in case. If by some fluke of the universe I do end up hosting a social event here, and I need to have flatware available for a large number of people. So no, that is a good instinct to have, Goofy. You don't typically get silver from other places. If you do, it's like a wooden spoon for. Oh yeah. And I don't usually as well. It's like some. It wasn't until recently that places would ask, do you want silverware? Usually they would if I was going to order from a place, and like especially like during the pandemic, there wasn't a choice. You there was lots of ordering happening, so they wouldn't ask if you wanted silverware. They just chuck it in. You ask for it because you don't need it, and that's the responsible way to go, definitely. And the silverware they give you is the disposable wooden crap. Oh, the extra soy sauce hoard because it's really. Oh, is it really? A small bottle is €7. That's surprising. Although I guess maybe not, because like there probably aren't a lot of soy sauce manufacturers in Europe, so whatever you're getting is probably imported, and then there's going to be all kinds of duties and whatnot. And yeah, here it's dirt cheap, but obviously because it's in widespread use here. It's like $3. Yeah, 3 USD makes sense. Yeah, I pay a little bit more, but that's because I try to get there is the reduced sodium version of Kikoman. That tends to be my go-to. Yeah, you avoid all the hydrogenated uh whatever nonsense as opposed to using real ingredients. But you get it with less sodium. And because I know heart disease runs in our family, so I think just a small precaution. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm almost, pretty sure we checked this Carl Bob. But might as well be thorough.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Astrid, my dear. Must we with the drama? 150 milliliter bottle, €7. Oh, when you found out you had to call. Yeah, I imagine there's probably gonna be lots of those surprises. As I like here, the like the stuff that's used locally. All right, come on, we don't need that. Like the stuff that's used locally, really super affordable. But like, if I want to get say a container of peanut butter, yeah, you're definitely gonna be paying a pretty penny for that. And I do because I think as I said elsewhere today, I am a peanut butter main. So I will shamelessly stick with that bit of my American upbringing. Although there was a nice compromise when I was in Japan. They had this, what they call it, peanut whip. It kind of like had the same flavor, but it was lighter, and because it was made in Japan, it was much cheaper. So it didn't have quite the same heft as peanut butter, but I was happy to get it. It was also like really easily spreadable too. Okay, I am. Okay. There's a car bulb over here. I know we've checked them, but I just have to look. I might be driving myself to distraction. Oh, did I see the? Yes, Goofy. I did see the drums in the Discord. Yeah, I saw you posted those. Yeah, it. Are they there again today, or are they having Sunday be their day of rest? They're not there. Okay, good. So then maybe this could be a good day to open the window. Now that you have mastered how to do that. Okay. I want to go over there and then check that flock of carrion crows. We've been up to the lookout and found Sweet Fanny Adams. So, you know, let's just expand the scope of our search. No cold happening on Sunday. You did have the window because you got cold. Okay. Did you hear a lot of, yeah, I did. I heard. So yeah, it's definitely a strong disincentive against opening the window. Let's see. Did we check you? We checked you. Gosh darn it. Is that? Yeah, that's what we were seeing up there. Man. Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, well, let's. Yeah, let's go check the. We'll check the hunter blind. See if we have to navigate around Bear Friend. Okay, there's Bear Friend out where we expect. The local doggo population appears to have ran off, which is fine by me. Maybe at the plane crash. The plane crash? There's a plane crash in Mystery Lake? Okay, we'll check. We'll just check around the base. No. Anything on the ledge? Doesn't look like it. Did I miss anything here? No. Wow, that's a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Let me take a quick look in Bear Friend's cave, see if there's any backpacks or any useful stuff in there. It's... You know what, Goofy? Go ahead. At this point, I'm not particularly fussed. Okay, I got bones and no backpack. Well, bother. Okay. Don't mind us, Bear Friend. We're just going to take off and go the other way. Front side of the mountain with the lookout. The front side. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're referring to. Oh, the working lookout. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's not... I think that one's more goatable than the one with the busted lookout. Front side meaning toward the train tracks. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we can head over there. I want to... I think there is... Or there should be a Carl Bob somewhere hereabouts. And I want to see... Again, I'm almost certain we've checked there, but in the interest of being thorough, we'll go pay him a visit. Again, probably right there. I will say, Goofy, it would surprise me if it was there. You know, that being like the Polaroids predate the plane crash. So, and yep, check that one. Yeah, it would surprise me, but at the same time, the there was a loot reshuffle, so maybe things got shuffled into there. Who knows? Plus, the plane crash is only the plane crash only DLC. Okay, that is surprising because I don't. There's nothing particular like Tales specific in the plane crashes. It seems like that could be like a base game thing. Okay, there's trappers. Yeah, it could have been a new update. I'm not 100% sure either, but I guess I guess it would strike me as odd if Hinterland was to put that behind the behind I guess a paywall of sorts, given how much stuff is already back there, and then how much of the because the new clothing I think is available regardless of whether you have the DLC or not. And there's other stuff that's available, so it could be, but yeah, we'll figure it out, one way or the other. Okay, we got 2 jerk faces down here. I would much prefer just to slip past them because I don't. Well, one, I'm not in the mood for killing, and 2, our bow is getting down there in terms of its condition, so we can save a little bit on that. That'd be fine by me. But it might not give us that ability. But we'll try. We'll see if we can slip past. And if the wolves choose violence, well, then what are we to do? Boy, you're gonna be in the last place. Yeah, that it does. It does seem to be that way. But it's like, okay, if we have,
I'm gonna eat a tree.
you're not gonna eat a tree, Astrid. You can go hug one. You're not gonna eat one. Okay, yeah. If that's right, and we're like what 14 out of 17, including the one from the airfield that we have yet to map. Because I'm trying to think. There. Because where do we have yet to go? Forlorn Muskeg, Bleak Inlet, and I guess the airfield. Did I check the cave at the top of the hill? Do you mean the overlook? I think what Dunn calls the Overlook Hotel. Yeah, the one that's up there, or the cave on the top of the. Okay, which hill are you referring to, Goofy? No. Yes. Oh, there. The one up here. Yeah. We've been to the Overlook. And we saw we'd emptied that out. The Carl Bob didn't have anything on them, and the Memento cache had already been emptied out. So yeah, no dice there. Yeah, so, all right, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll check for the, we'll have a look for the plane crash that's somewhere around here. And then if there's still daylight, then we'll go ahead and we'll head back to Camp HQ. And if not, we'll just set up shop up there. Wonder if Astrid feels weird in sleeping in other people's beds. I think at this point she's probably got used to it. mean, it's almost certainly there was a bedding in period, if you will. But yeah, I think after a while, I think humans are a very adaptable species. So I think she probably would have just come to terms with it. Okay, let's see. See, can we get? Okay, I can see if we could get over there, but I don't know if the game's gonna let us. It. Oh, hang on. There's a little gap in here. Can we get up there? Aha! Don't need to go over there. It looks like we have, in fact, found the plane crash. There we go. At first, would it? Oh yeah, at first, yeah, it would be weird. But as I say, like we're very adaptable, and if it comes to that or not having a place to sleep, I imagine we would get used to it pretty quickly.
I'll take it.
Okay, bandage, good. Not a Polaroid, but ooh, a flare shell, nice. Bash, you remember sleeping in a trailer? Came in, it was dark, and when you woke up, there's a corpse next to you. You don't like sleeping in trailers anymore. Well, I can understand that. That is
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
that's the kind of Halloween surprise that would ooh, more painkillers, or painkillers and more flare shells, even better. And flight, driving gloves in the cockpit, of course. Yeah, Bash, I can definitely see how that would
Surrounded by snow and nothing
put
to
you
drink.
put you off of that for a good long while. Okay, there we go. Now we're not going to lose well fed. There. Enjoy your Canadian celery. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to head back to Camp HQ. And we're going to grab some of the meat that's sitting out in front, and we're going to have Astrid cook herself a nice big Briar House pie. And then she's going to forget all about being hungry. Hey, I don't do the biological taxonomy, Basher. I just pass it on. If they did the cattails and peanut butter, that might not be too bad. Yeah, that is okay. I know people have talked about like having or making long dark recipes, like especially if there's ever a TLD con or a Hinterland con. You could easily make a variant on ants on a log. You have cattails, you spread the peanut butter in the little groove, and then you put like um, crushed up acorns to be the ants on the log. That could be a thing. Also, it looks for all the world like you're going to have an aurora or rose. Rose hips might be a little big. I guess if you prepared them, they might do the job. Nope, it's just the one. No, you You fly. Fly, Ptarmigan, fly. Yeah, Goofy. If you prepared them, you probably could. Although you don't generally see red ants. Like I guess there are some red ants, but they're not the kinds you want to see. How about that? Okay, real quick before things take a turn, what do we need for the Briar House pie? Ptarmigan, rabbit, venison, oil, and flour. No, we need like a full thing of rabbit. Dang it. I mean, like, between the two, we have enough rabbit to make... Well, here, I'll just... We need half a kilogram.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There. Just in case. Back home, you have big red ants. Yeah, are they... When you see them, are they... do they give you thoughts of delicious food? I would wager probably not. Okay, take the oil, take the flour. Okay, we're gonna move that there. We're gonna place the skillet, just in case the game does let us. Yeah, the two pieces of rabbit I think like in total we have
Come on, little fire.
enough to make the Briar House pie, but I don't know if the game is gonna count that, or if it needs to be a single piece large enough. We'll see. Yep, it does not count that. But it will let us make ptarmigan pie or venison pie. Sure, venison pie sounds lovely.
Ugh, my tongue feels like sandpaper.
Oh, calm down. Okay, and we got fine. Have your heckin' water. Good grief. Always so needy, Astrid. Alright, that's got 26 minutes. That's got 39. There. Now you'll be fine. How long does that need? 22 minutes? Yeah, Astrid's got 22 minutes of calories in her. No, don't cook the ptarmigan. Do cook the wolf. Okay, the venison pie's got 10 minutes till that's ready. Yeah, we'll just pop out front, drop the stuff there. That is curing. Lovely. Don't see an aurora yet, but that doesn't mean one isn't going to come by. Nope, okay. An aurora is not going to come by. Not in those conditions. Although somehow that torch stayed lit the whole time, so kind of impressive, really. Okay, venison pie. 3 of them, actually. Even better. Can we get a bank shot into the bowl? Not quite. One more try. Ah, come on, Astrid. You can do this. Ah, boo. You're no fun. Ooh, okay, no, hang on. I need to add one more stick just to make that stick. Actually, we'll add more, and then we'll make a little water. Or a lot of water. Okay, yeah, so as we do that, we need to figure out where the heck else we're gonna, well, okay, let's see. Okay, let's work backward. We know there's gonna be one more Polaroid in Forsaken Airfield. 2 spots, 2 Polaroids. That puts us at 15 out of 17. There is a Polaroid in Bleak Inlet. That'll put us at 16 out of 17. Which means either there's either only the one Polaroid in Mystery Lake, or there's only the one in Forlorn Muskeg. And I'm not sure how we would know which is which. Because I think, hang on, let me make sure we're not gonna, 44, melting, okay, yeah. Yeah, we've already found one muskeg, and then that was, yeah, and that was from the, oh yeah, from the overlook, like, it's over where the tower for you need to repair for the tails. Well, hang on. Is that? No. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Never mind. I'm a dope. There's a Mystery Lake one, and we already have 2 for Mystery Lake. Okay. I'm hanging around for no reason. Okay. I am a stupid. Yeah, okay, Goofy, apparently we've had it the whole time. It's fine, though. We still had to find that one, because there were 2. We only had the one. And that doing so also let us find the plane crash, which I didn't even know was there. Are those? No, I think those were both here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I'll look again. Yeah, we got Timberwolf. Yeah, this was Andre's Peak. Pleasant Valley, that's Signal Hill. That is the Overlook Hotel. That was the Muskeg Radio Tower. That is the Mountain Town Radio Tower. I think that's Many Falls Vista. That is one of the towers. Yeah, it's along those power lines in Black Rock, looking at the prison. That's the airfield. We need to go back and map that. I'm almost certain we didn't do that. That is Wolf's Jaw Overlook. And that's up by the by the climb up to the mine in Black Rock. Yeah, that was the High Meadow in Ash Canyon. That was the summit. That was the abandoned outlook in Coastal. And then this is the second Mystery Lake one up by the functioning outlook. Yeah, so we're at 14 to 17, which means if my count is right, one in Muskeg, one in BI, one in Forsaken Airfield. Okay, there we go. Not quite fully rested, but that's fine. Okay. Well, in that case, that's actually a good thing because we're at the camp office, which means we can just go out the front door, hang a left, and we can blast straight to the muskeg. Again, conditions allowing. Yeah. Probably not going to get a whole 3 hours, but we should at least make sure Astrid is going to take off fully rested. There we go. Okay, now do we want to be carrying around these venison pies with us? Because they are going to give off a stank, and they're going to make us a little popular as we're going out and about. Oh, right, we also need to drop the cooking oil and flour and salt. They have done their job. There we go. Yeah, probably don't need to be carrying around 70 feathers. Actually, yeah, ooh, those were a lot of arrowheads. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and... I was talking about doing it. Let's just go ahead and do it. We're going to make ourselves a fresh bow. Yeah, survival bow, and then we'll just power through the whole thing. We'll lose a good chunk of the day, but in the long run, it'll be worth it. Okay, now we'll come over here to our little backup collection. We'll drop that bow. And we got a fresh one. Cool. I don't think the condition of the bow has effect on its accuracy, but you never know. Okay, yeah, we'll leave those. Are we going to keep those on us? We got like 15, no, 16 arrows. I think we're probably fine there. Oh, yeah, just go ahead and leave those behind. No need for that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, and then if memory serves, the Vista point we're looking for in the Muskeg is gonna be um the shortwave tower, the one that's on the far side. Like if you're going up to Marsh Ridge and going up the river, the one you pass there. Now let's see. Yeah, I would have to remember back quite a ways to pull out where we found the one Muskeg Polaroid we do have. But that's fine. And we can I say we can wander a bit. Okay, so where would we look? See, there's the high blind, there's the low blind, there's Spence's. I think there's the bunk houses. I think there's some containers over there. Um, there is the cave that's in the, like, if you're going up toward the broken radio tower, there's a cave back there. Could be something in there. Okay, is that wolf coming for us? Yep, it is. All right, time to take the new bow out for a test drive. Seems to work just fine. Yeah, my fear is those venison pies are going to make us a little popular while we're out and about. Let's see, how many calories are those each? 400. All right. Mayhaps we should just keep moving. Make sure we don't get jumped while we're going through our inventory. That would just be embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, and there's that set of simple tools just sitting there lonely, waiting for someone to show it some love. Well, not going to be us. Give me just a second here, folks. There we go. Good to stay hydrated. I think it feels like I am. I think I've kicked whatever it was that sank its teeth into me 2 weeks ago now. But is it they're just that kind of lingering presence in the back of the throat? It just really doesn't want to let go. But I think I am past the point of taking like the Panadol cold and flu and whatnot. So it's more just like stay hydrated and get rest and that sort of thing, and we'll let the body do its thing. Also, man, how going out of a tunnel do we go from having the wind at our back to having the wind blowing directly in our face? The answer, of course, is the long dark. Okay. Yeah, there's the tower. We've been there. Actually, I think I remember from a Zach video. I think the update might have also put a plane crash up there. Yeah, there's a ridge right below the tower, and I think there might be some remnants of a plane there. So it might not be the worst idea to pop back up there and see what's what. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Astrid one of these. There we go. Not that she was all, her burden was manageable before, but now it feels even lighter. I guess that's a nice trade-off. Yeah, you are walking around with the scent of meat on you, but on the other hand, 3 hours of 3 extra kilograms of carrying capacity. That's not a bad trade-off. Now, first place I want to go, as we go meandering about, let's stop by, yeah, as I mentioned, which one is this? I think this is the low blind. I think the one over there is the high blind, I think. We'll hit them both, but... It feels like this would be a opportune place to stash a Polaroid, so we'll check. If this is in fact where it is, I could be mistaken. Oh, nope, not here. There we go. Atta girl, Astrid. Run like the wind. Okay, have I missed the blind? I think oh no, there it is. Just a little off. Although now if we have to sprint, we're sprinting into the wind, which I'm sure will go with no problems whatsoever. See, yeah, well, no, we could go sleep at Spence's. There should be some coal there, or we can just go up to the, up to the prepper cache, which we know there's stuff there, and we also want to go give that another look-see in case I missed a revolver variant. Why, Astrid? Why you know? You make the simplest things so hard, and do the hardest things so simply. I do not understand. Anyway. Okay, there we go. And I can see the Spence's little orchard out there, right above the reticle, and then Spence is over there. Okay. Yeah. So what we can do? No, I think that's the transition cave to Bleak Inlet. We'll get there eventually. But I would like to, to kind of do a little sweep going across. We'll check the bunkhouses. We'll swing by Spence's, and then we'll go up to the. We'll go up to the prepper cache. I know. I'm having the thought. Oh, don't use the coal there. Save the coal. And I remind myself, no, like the coal respawns. It's a renewable resource. You just gotta wait a couple weeks. Is that that's like there's a maple sapling out there, but we don't necessarily need to harvest it. What? Seriously? I'm in the middle of looting. Got no respect here. No respect at all. You see where disrespect gets you, Wolfie? Gets you dead. And now that wolf is locked onto us because we have the stank of meat on us. Actually, there's two of them. Actually, no, they haven't. They're kind of doing their patrol thing. No, now they've both turned toward us. Let's see. Yep, drop the pies, and they're no longer interested. I just want to find a place to sleep. But no. Nope, can't be allowed that. No, there has to be wolves around every single damn turn. And I don't know what his friend is doing. It's just wandering off God knows where. Alright, hello? What? What? Sir, you were desperate for a meal a second ago. Fine, I'll kill you instead. Or not? I... Oh, hi, Daunt. Good to see you. I am in the middle of being very confused by these wolves. My dude, you had your chance. You had multiple chances. But good to see you, Daunt. Yeah, apparently they don't know whether they're coming or going. I don't know if it's the rose hips that are throwing them off or what. But not my problem anymore. Also, just quick little breaker. Good to see you, Daunt. How you doing? Yeah, how was how was Anno? Is that gonna do the thing? There you go. It did the thing.
Okay. It's just one of those voice
Yeah,
things.
more Bard's Tale.
It's just one of those voice things. I'm so on edge. I'm so on edge. And fucking shit myself. Fucking hell. Oh.
Yeah,
Game.
Bard's Tale, the
Why
gift
are
that
you?
keeps on giving. And it was good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it does look like it has a lot to offer. And yeah, as Daunt was saying, I think it's it's a free weekend for people who want to try Anno 1800. Okay, that's empty. I think what was it, Daunt? It's like there's going to be one free weekend on PC and then another free weekend on console. I think next gen consoles they specified. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in playing like a kind of a historical city builder, yeah, look at Anno 1800. It comes highly recommended. It's free on PC this weekend, then console from November 9th. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, so definitely give that a look, folks. All right, we did that. I think there's a Carl Bob under here. Yep. Who we've probably looted. And oh, what has he got? Oh, a tinder plug. You keep that, boyo. You earned that. So you're having kids. Flashback. You watched Mr. Rogers in year 97, and Rogers was 69. Yeah, he was active in like the 60s and the 70s. He had himself a good long run. Okay. Kind of want to head on a swivel a little bit because we have that one last venison pie on us, so it is going to make us popular, unfortunately, as we have seen. Yeah. Show was on PBS. I think it was out of Pittsburgh and then I think distributed nationally by PBS, if memory serves. Now, my memory is there's a Carl Bob somewhere around here because I remember finding useful tools on it during a challenge. But my memory could just be failing me. But welcome in, Dawn. Always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, we are still in the midst of the great Polaroid hunt of 2023. We've been finding some, and then also, what? Why? Oh my God. We've also been able to accelerate it when I remembered that the one of the Polaroids that we were looking for was in my inventory the whole time. You know, as you do. All right, come on.
The sun is setting.
What?
It'll get a lot colder soon.
Astrid, you... Oh my god. You get in a fake struggle, you note the time of day, and then... Woman, you are bizarre. It's like you're paying no heed to the world around you. And, okay, we got some dog food if we need it. We got the hammer. We do have some coal, but as I said, I would rather hold on to that. And we got... Okay, we have some crafting mats here. That's fine. But tell you what we're going to do. On the off chance we have made the neighborhood safer, let's pop up to the prepper cache and then see if I was in fact a big dum-dum and then walked right past the fancy revolver when we were looting it initially. You fell asleep, Goofy, and you woke up to that? Well, I'm sorry you had to have something like that roust you from your rest. And it was odd how that wolf was able to put up a struggle despite having an arrow through its neck. I should check. Yeah, our health untouched, clothing pretty well untouched, bedroll untouched. Okay, so I guess the wolf just kind of tumbled into us during its death throes, maybe. And that was enough to knock Astrid down. Okay, so let's pop in here, and then it was some lovely light trolling from the game to give us the hunter cache here, of all places, after going to such pains to have a spawn with it during the whichever tournament that was that had everyone trying to get the hunter cache. Now, okay, we got lovely clothing. Yeah, we already have a Cowichan sweater. Although, let's just compare that with our Chris Evans sweater. Yeah, it's almost as good at 20% less condition. So I'm happy to wear that, and then we'll leave the Chris Evans sweater here. Climbing socks, we got a pair. We got Summit sodas, lovely. We got tea, got a cooking pot, got some tools there. Nice fancy deer head. Crow feathers, rabbit pelts, more feathers, more crafting mats, lovely. More food. That's empty. No. Anything in the pail? No. Got a hacksaw. Those are bones. Can't do much with those. And there was nothing in here? There is nothing in here. Okay, so unless I'm missing something like really blatant, like there is supposed to be a revolver variant that spawns in the hunter prepper cache, but I am not seeing it anywhere. Also, why are there carrots? Did I leave the... I might have left those carrots there. That might be on me. Okay. Nothing in there. Not underneath. Not underneath. Not underneath the table. Not underneath the bed. I can't do anything with that. Can't break it down or anything. Okay, if it's not hiding in or behind this cardboard box, I think it's just not here. Yeah, well, check it out, Goofy, and we'll see what the game has to say. And the game says no. Well, bother. Not up there. Nope, not up there. Yeah, maybe it just didn't spawn, or maybe it's in a different one that we missed. Because like the two that are
Okay.
like the two prepper caches other than this one that had loot in them were they were PV and Timberwolf, and we cleared out Timberwolf. So unless it's somewhere in the PV prepper cache and we just missed it, I don't know. I mean, I'm not terribly upset. I like the revolver we have just fine. But we're kind of in this for the cool stuff, It would be nice to have. Okay. Let's since we're here, we might as well get Astrid some sleep, and we'll head out in the morning looking for this other Polaroid, which we're operating under the assumption is here. And I feel okay now that I cleared up my misunderstanding with the Mystery Lake Polaroid. Wait, is it an Aurora? It looks like it's an Aurora. I mean, I gotta look. Yep. Okay. Normally I would stay outside and take screenshots, but we do have that one. Yeah, we do have the last venison pie on us, which means we would draw very much unwanted attention while we were oohing and awing at all the pretty colors. So we'll let discretion be the better part of valor here. Okay, so the sun should be up to an extent. Okay, so what do we want to do? See, we checked Spence's. We checked the low blind. We checked the bunk houses. Yeah, we could check up by the cave that's to the west of here. Could do that. Yeah, why don't we do that? As long as we're in the neighborhood. And then, just as a precaution, we'll go ahead and have the elegant venison pie. Actually, I'll tell you what I also do real quick. Where? There. Carrot, 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 carrot. There. We'll get a little walking around food. Okay, visibility is, well, it's okay. Good enough considering that we're not planning on wandering across the muskeg. We're probably going to stick to the like to the outer reaches of it, where it's not impossible to get lost, but it's harder. Okay, yeah, and then we'll just stay straight. We'll go up the incline and elevation, and then follow that around close to where the busted radio tower is, and then that'll put us right in the vicinity of the cave. Now, my memory is that we have been in there. But again, as we've seen in this very stream, my memory of what we've done in the past in this extended run, maybe not the most reliable. Okay, yeah, I can see the downed radio tower, and I can see two jerk faces in the way. We could try to slip past them. I'm not. It sounds absolutely wild to say, given how many wolves we've dropped just today alone, but I'm not really in a killing mood here. Is the game going to let us up there? The game is not going to let us up there. Well, bother. But also, I really just want to find a Polaroid. You know, I'm not here for violence. Okay, would be... Alright, yeah, there's a stack of meat outside here. Yeah, we have definitely been here. Couple wolf hides and some wolf guts, or I guess just generic guts. They're all the same when they're out of the animal, apparently. Okay. Alright, well, that cave's a bust. Okay, this is going to sound wild, but what if... Okay, my memory is that there's a cave up ahead. Not like, up ahead a ways, but also like down on ice level. I think it's actually a bear cave, but as we saw like in was it Mystery Lake? Yeah, I think it might be down there. But yeah, even bear caves can have like backpacks and such in them. Now, such a move would be easier, or at least it'd be easier to make that call if I had eyes on Bear Friend. Which at the moment I do not. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta say, what the hell? Yeah, this might... I was gonna say that might hurt a little, and it sure did. Okay, nudge, nudge, nudge. Nudge, 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 nudge. There we go. Okay. Hang on, there's a Carl Bob over there. We can go ahead and check in with them real quick, just to see, just in case, because Carl Bobs have had Polaroids on them in the past. They got a flare, lovely. Haven't checked this one, and
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
wool mittens and spray paint. Carl Bob, why were you walking around with spray paint? Were you tagging the muskeg? That's bad form, Carl Bob. Okay, there. Okay, we now have eyes on Bear Friend. Unfortunately, it is entirely too close. So, let's see. We might be able, if we can... actually, I'm going to go ahead and switch to this and spam R just to make sure it's loaded. Okay, bear is there. It's coming back this way, which I do not appreciate. If we can stay low and stay silent, we might be able to get away with this. I just want to run in. Okay. Okay, it's walking away. Good. That's what we like to see. Now we just need to find its actual cave, which was not here. But we're gonna stay quiet, and we're gonna very respectfully loot the bear's cave and then see if there's anything of note in there. There we go. We got rocks, we got bones, and more bones, and nothing. Okay. Well, that was slightly annoying, but you know what? We're in this for exploration, so not every excursion is gonna come through with a whole bunch of loot. Although, speaking of, where the heck did this come from? Abandoned camp? I was gonna say, I didn't make this.
This will come in handy.
Okay, not quite a mega torch, but got a granola bar, a go drink, and crappy trail boots. Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Interesting though. Yeah, because we came back here to find the memento cache. I guess we never came out this way to see where the I think that abandoned camp. I guess there's a few spots within the zone it can spawn. I've never seen it there though. That's a first for me. Wait. Okay, yeah, there. I was gonna say we did get that one right. Yes, we did. Okay, so exploring this side of the zone, other than finding the abandoned camp and a little bit of loot there, not the most rewarding, but that's fine. We still got another, well, no, probably like another third of the muskeg to go over. Okay, make sure the coast is clear. Yeah. While we're here, let's. I think the other hunter blind is. Not too. Yep, there we go, right there. So we'll go pay that a visit. And it would be ideal if the bear that likes to wander by this hunter blind is the same bear friend who was just wandering out of its cave when we were back the other way. Okay, low blind, and it does look like we've been here. You got bones, more bones, a backpack. Not searched, huh? I mean, I'll take the candy bar, but I was hoping for a Polaroid. Gotta stay on theme here. And no, nope, and no. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and I think the other potential spawn point, there is that shallow cave up by Marsh Ridge. It used to be a stim spawn point. I don't think it still is, or at least it's not guaranteed. But I think there's a little a campfire and a backpack there, so we can go check that out. Ooh, and the other thing we can do is we can use the knowledge we have acquired by copying off of Katz's homework and doing the goat up to Marsh Ridge, saving ourselves some travel time in the process. And best of all, we're gonna do it without a invisible, malevolent force of nature hot on our heels. So won't that be grand? Right. No, so get up here. Yeah, Goofy, if you're gonna do Darkwalker, this is also a goat that'd be good to learn, in addition to the Ravine goat. So yeah, come up here. You got this little section here with 3 trees on a slope. Yeah, so you're gonna work your way up here on this ledge here, and then we're gonna push it all the way up here, and then we're gonna turn around, and then we're gonna try to stay. Okay, we're gonna try to stay on this ridge here. Yeah, we go up as high as we can, and then we try to stay high, and then just gonna shimmy our way across. And it's gonna be a marginal thing for a while, but when you get over here on these rocks, that'll be a big help. And then what you do is you're not gonna be able to get there right away, but keep going to the right, and then you're gonna just go back and forth, and voila! You are up to Marsh Ridge, and you didn't even have to use the rope climb. Also, why are we heavy? Oh, yeah, 31 sticks will do that. There. But yeah, so that is the goat you want to do when you're coming back from Broken Railroad, and then your next stop is going to be come up, go through Marsh Ridge, and then you take the transition to the Milton Basin. When you definitely want to make sure you have a go drink or a stim or both available, because that climb is going to be dangerous. There's a snare there. Yeah, it's going to be a dangerous climb because the Dark Walker ignores it moves vertically exactly the same speed as it moves horizontally, and it's going to make a beeline for you. So climbing is when you're going to be the most vulnerable to it. So when you get there, make sure your sprint bar is full, or as full as can be, if you're going to stim, because actually, definitely watch Katz's explained run, because she goes into the full rationale, but basically you want sprinting. Your sprint speed is always the same when you got the stim going, but for climbing, if you climb with a sprint bar that is mostly empty, you're going to be much slower than you would be if you climb with a full sprint bar, even if you have a stim. So full sprint bar and then stim, or go drink, and then I think usually what I do, you're probably going to have a go drink and a stim at the start, and then you'll be able to get up both ropes, and then the stim's probably going to wear off not long after you get to the top of the climb into Milton. And then once that wears off, pop the go drink, and then that'll get you the rest of the way to the fire, where you can sleep and regain your stamina. Oh, wow, we didn't loot a single thing here? That is surprising, but also potentially encouraging. Yes! Love it. Oh, nice. It's even the one that's at the shortwave tower.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Just a short walk away. What am I gonna do? It's not gonna do any good here. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we'll leave it be. Okay, so that done. now we're going to make our way. Actually, do I have? I do. Okay, good. To make sure we had charcoal on us. Yeah, so now we'll head over to the shortwave tower and we'll map that, and then we will be done in Forlorn Muskeg. Oh, and then I guess our stop after that is Bleak Inlet, which, bleh. Not, I wouldn't exactly be looking forward to, but you know what? It was hey, we've made multiple trips to Black Rock and come out just fine. Even if the Timbies did have a few nibbles at on Astrid's booty. I think we can get into Bleak and get out without things going horribly wrong, I think. Especially as we don't have to hang around to like for an Aurora to get into the cannery or some such. Oh, that is steeper than I anticipated. Okay, here we go. This is where we want to be. Actually, why are we going over there? The tower's right there. Okay, so how we... Well, again, conditions allowing, we could just... We map this, and we can just pop right across, head back to Spence's, and then go to the transition cave. It is... it shows a little past noon. We got time. Or we actually... We have daylight. Okay, nope, that's a demon. Alright, you do your thing, demon. Don't mind us. Is it? No, that's just a rock. Okay. Here we go. And we get our Vista location. And somehow, despite all the snowfall, Astrid is going to make a very good map. With no music sting. Well, boo. Ah, well. They can't all be winners, right?
I think I can use this.
Seems weird just to have a t-shirt sitting in a metal container out here, but then again, it's also weird to have a laptop just sitting out nowhere, apparently not plugged into anything. So, yeah, what do I know? Oh, there we go. Ooh, we got a... Oh, no, we have searched that. Wait, a mag lens? Why would I leave a mag lens behind? That's weird. That's a strange decision. Past me. Okay, so that should put us at, what, 15 of 17? Yep, okay. So, we go to Bleak, and then we go to the airfield. And who knows, when we get to the airfield, maybe we hang around for a while, because other than... Yeah, it's basically Black Rock Transfer Pass, where there's no reason to hang out, and the airfield are where we spent the least amount of time. And yeah, if memory serves, our our initial trip to the airfield was to get the stuff to start Tails, and then our next visit was to finish the Tails and to get to the bunker and then leave Astrid loaded down with like 70 kilograms worth of stuff. All good stuff, to be sure, but still, 70 kilograms. But yeah, I don't think we did a whole lot of looting, like, beyond the airfield itself. So, yeah, there's still they're probably still the outlying regions. Is those scenic cottages, the helicopter crash,
I could eat anything right now.
Junker's Paddock. Although I feel like we visited that. But yeah, there's still a good bit to do there. And as if we could just, I guess, hang out? I don't know. Feels weird to say that in a game where you're, like, at higher difficulty, you're supposed to keep moving. You're not basing up is not really the most effective way to go about it. You're supposed to, stay light, stay mobile, hunt for what you need. But maybe we could just go and enjoy what the airfield has to offer. And it definitely wouldn't be stalling for time until I come up with some other bit of busy work to keep Astrid and myself on task as we continue working toward 500 days. Because, yeah, as I said, we found all the bunkers. We found and made all the recipes. We have repaired all the transmitter towers, all 6 of them. And let's see, we've done faithful cartographer, so we've mapped all the locations. And we're very close to finding all the Polaroids, so I'm... Oh, hell. We got a blizzard rolling in. Let's see. The temperature's kind of stable. It could just be the wind. But yeah, we're probably gonna have to get creative and then come up with our own challenges to keep pushing and keep things interesting. Okay, we'll probably can we make that? We can probably make that. There we go. Oh, not sure what happened. You're so tired you can. Oh no! Yes, go Goofy. Get sleep, please. Yeah, and it's a school day tomorrow, so yeah, take care of yourself. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out, and you keep trying to keep your eyes open as long as you can. I know it's not what we're doing here. Not the most scintillating gameplay ever. Yeah, at this point we're kind of just doubling back and we're making our way back to Spence's, which is fine. How are we cattail wise? Well, we got 14, but we've also been picking up food along the way. I don't think we need to start panic picking just yet.
All I can think about is food.
Well, that's understandable, Astrid, but right now I would prefer you to focus on shelter. Okay, yeah, there's the docks over there. We're moving in the right direction. And thanks to the earlier strange tete-a-tete with the wolves, our path there should be mostly clear. Yeah, can I actually get up on this? We can. Hey, nice. There we go. Oh, and there's that maple sap. Oh, heck. I am reminded that things might not necessarily cure in the prepper cache. Oh, oh wait, but no, there's the transition cave, and there's a plain old cave between here and there. There we go.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Oh, calm down, Astrid. You're gonna be fine. As yeah, we could grab some firewood and then stay in Spence's, or we can just go right back to the prepper cache. Because given the amount of time we spent outside looking for Polaroids, excuse me, yeah, cabin fever not going to be a concern, I don't think. Well, okay, here. Well, maybe Hinterland has addressed it in like maybe either in the quality of life patch or one of the earlier ones. So yeah, okay, we'll go to the prepper cache and we'll do a little test. We'll take this fresh maple sapling that we just got, and we'll drop it, and we'll see how cured, if it is cured at all, it is when Astrid wakes up. And if it is a normal amount of cured, then maybe the that bug has been fixed, and we can put that memory to rest. And if it doesn't cure, well, then just be one more thing on Hinterland's to-do list. Excuse me. See, oh, we are. Yeah, we're just a little bit cold. Do we? No, we got the dog food, and we got plenty of burnables. Now where? Okay, I was gonna say, where is that wolf that we started with? It's over here. We could harvest up this wolf and then
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
cook it up. Yeah, we're getting colder and darker, but the visibility is actually much better. Yeah, muskeg gonna muskeg, right? Ooh, 6 kilograms of meat. This was a chunky boy. Okay, and we're gonna go, well, we'll stick that meat over here, just to be safe. There we go. Move that there. Yep, pot, doesn't matter.
Need water.
Oh, Astrid, stop. Is the drama really necessary? Okay, watching the temperature, also watching the sky, which is clear, makes me a little suspicious. Also watching our calorie count. Okay, that'll do. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cook that up, and then we'll also leave some wolf steaks for future Astrid.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Let's see, how long is that is going to take? About just under 40 minutes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, that's 240 minutes. That's going to be about 4 hours worth of cooking, so... Hey, actually, I was going to say, maybe we need to make a little water too, but you know what? No, we don't actually need to make a little water. There we go. See, Astrid, everything is gonna be just fine. Just take a quick peek down here, make sure we harvested all that. And we got the safe. Yep. And that's metal there for harvesting whenever we absolutely positively need scrap metal, which is not now.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what the conditions are like and what condition Astrid is in. Once we get this all cooked up, we could just have her sleep here. we'd miss out on our little test for the prepper cache, but at the same time, we can just as easily go there, drop it off in the morning, and then check on it when we go into Bleak and then come back. Because committed as we are to sciencing, it's not like we're in a rush to do so. There we go. I think we didn't quite finish that. Yeah, whole 92 calories left. Oh, Astrid. You and your precious, precious stomach. Okay, we got 2 hours left, so we can go ahead and make a full thing of water. We can't undo the fire, unfortunately. Nope. Drop, please. Thank you. Well, here, let's move time along in a little bit more efficient way. There we go. Yeah, still foggy as all heck. Okay, take that. Grab that.
I'm getting tired.
Well, hang on. How? An hour and 40. I hate wasting. Yeah, I hate wasting that time and that firewood. Or coal, as the case may be. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll make the most of this. Okay, this looks ever so slightly clearer out there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
47 minutes? Nah, it's okay. I think that's fine. We've done the needful and then some. Okay. Yeah. Got a full belly. Do we have the maple sapling? We do. We have the wolf pelt, and we'll grab the guts. So, yeah, we will head up the ridge here. We're going to go to the cache, drop those off, let Astrid sleep, and then we'll see whether or not they do in fact cure in this place that has well, it's thrown a curveball at us before. We thought things were going to cure there, as they are meant to do in indoor locations, and yet got a nasty surprise, which wouldn't have been such a bad thing, except for the fact it was in a speed run type of tournament, where you had to get your hands on a cured maple sapling and cured guts as soon as possible. And delays would quite clearly be it'd be disadvantageous to your hopes of putting in a good performance. Of course, that was before, I guess, I and other people had cottoned on to just spamming a whole buttload of runs until you get one that gives you the hunter cache, like we have in here, which comes with basically everything you need pre-cured. Well, I think almost everything you need pre-cured. Yeah, with what you find here and the memento cache with the cured birch saplings in Broken Railroad, you'd basically be set. Of course, I did not do that until very late because I am stubborn. Okay, so wolf hide down, 2 guts, and maple sapling. And they are okay, and then they all say they're starting at 1% cured. So we can deduce that when Astrid wakes up, say from a 9-hour sleep, they should be more than 1% cured. And if they are, huzzah! And if they're not, boo. And, 6%, 6%, 8%, yay, huzzah! Got wolf pelt, got, let's see if I can find that maple sapling. Hang on, there we go. Oh, wait, I think I had it. There we go. Yeah, okay. Sapling and guts and hide is curing. Awesome. Okay, that's Astrid fully rested. It is noon. It's also 10 till 1 in the morning. Oh, let me check. Yeah, 9, 9, 8. Okay, good. Yeah, they do continue to cure. Yeah, folks, I think we're gonna call it there because it is well, it has just crossed into Monday morning my time, and I have to work in about 8 hours or so. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap things up there. But as we always do, we're gonna check our journal before we call it a stream. Astrid has survived for 325 days. There are 175 days to go until 500. In those 325, we have dropped 362 wolves. Well, 9 bears, 4 moosen, 7 deer, and 14 bun-buns. And 158 blizzards survived. So trying to catch back up to the blizzard every other day pace that it was on for much of this run, but it kind of slacked off recently. Not that I'm complaining, of course. But yeah, folks, we are going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you to Goofy and Psychotic Deer, Dauntless. Bashrobe was here earlier, as was Q and Ruak. But yeah, thanks to everyone for hanging out. Thank you to all the chatties. Thank you to all the lurkers. But we're going to close things out here, as we always do, by finding someone to raid. And let's just see who's out there doing something fun and entertaining. Let's see, who do we have? Let's see, we got Slid still playing Dwarf Fortress. Nifo's on. Cats is on. Rand. Waffle Mouse is on. Tina is as well. Lots of people I don't usually get to raid are on. Also, Kimiyota's still on. Let's see, who's been going the shortest. How about that? Let's see. Tina's on break. Cass is doing Great Bear Connoisseur. Actually, let's go raid Waffle Mouse. I haven't raided her in a while. Okay, yeah, folks, we're gonna go raid Waffle Mouse. She's another fantastic long dark streamer. And she is she's got a great place to hang out in. If you like the vibe here, you'll like Mouse's stream as well. Okay, thank you, Bash. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, folks, thanks again for being here. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, last reminder, November 11th is going to be our big 300 follower slash affiliate anniversary stream. So there will be more details on the Discord. So exclamation point Discord if you want details on that. So again, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.